Coming up, we'll talk you through the recent round of sprint car musical chairs that was set off by Buddy Kofoid. We've got Tuesday race results, news from the ASCS and Super DIRTCar Series, and more. Let's go. It's Wednesday, June 28th. I'm Justin Fiedler. This is Dirt Tracker Daily. Over at shop.dirttracker.com today, I've got just a single distressed logo hat left in stock. You can grab it for $25 and it will ship for free for US buyers. You can also get sprint car and late model t-shirts for $15. We've got 3 different stickers plus the new can koozies that come in 4 different colors. All orders $20 and over get free shipping, and if you order just stickers, those will ship for free as well. I'm working right now on another run of the FlexFit hats. Hope to have those soon. There are also new shirts in the works, and I've got 2 more sticker ideas in the pipeline, so stay tuned for all of that. You can grab some Dirt Tracker apparel over at shop.dirttracker.com. It's been a busy week for the never-ending sprint car silly season, and we've had a couple of moves in just the last 24 hours. The departure of Buddy Kofoid from the Crouch Motorsports 11 has set off a cascade of moves in recent weeks, and that fallout continued yesterday. Kofoid left the 11 team and joined up with Bernie Stubjen and the Indy Race Part 71 for several races. The allure, though, of Kofoid then pushed Tony Vermeer to axe Hunter Schuerenberg after they spent several seasons together, and Kofoid drove the 55 during Ohio Sprint Speedweek. But behind the scenes, Toyota and Kofoid were working on a deal to move the young driver to Roth Motorsports, and the Vermeer 55 and the Indy Race Part 71 were left without drivers when Kofoid joined Roth for the High Bank Nationals at Huset's. That deal looks like it will continue, so now the 55 and 71 have made moves for other drivers. I tweeted this morning that it felt like Flow Racing's Tyler Burnett had become the sprint car version of Adrian Wojnarowski or Adam Schefter because he broke the news on both teams filling their rides in just the last 24-hour period. First, it was Vermeer making the move to sign veteran Kerry Madsen to drive the 55 for the rest of the season. Madsen drove for Vermeer nearly 20 years ago, picked up the Knoxville Track Championship driving that car in 2005. Going forward, the team will continue out full-time with the All-Star Circuit of Champions and run big events like the Eldora Million, Kings Royal, Knoxville Nationals, and other races like with High Limit. New pairing will debut this weekend with a shakedown show at Knoxville. Madsen had been making scattered starts this year with Guy Forbrook and was most recently at Huset's with the Outlaws. Madsen was strong in 2021 in scattered starts with the TSR 14 before joining Roth for 2022. That pairing ended, though, before the year came to a close, and Madsen has been less active since. Since 2017, though, only 10 drivers have more Outlaw victories than Madsen does, and I think that could be a solid setup against the All-Stars going forward. As for Bernie and the 71, that car doesn't run full-time, but they will welcome back Shane Stewart for some upcoming races. They'll join Vermeer and Madsen at Knoxville this weekend to get back rolling again, and then Stewart will pilot the car during the upcoming Eldora Million. Stewart has mostly retired from driving sprint cars. His last Outlaw appearance came at World Finals in 2021. These days, he's busy running Port City Raceway on a weekly basis. There are not plans for Stewart and the 71 beyond Eldora. The other move that happened this week that we haven't talked about yet was Pete Grove and Premier Motorsports parting ways with driver Scotty Thiel. Thiel in the Premier 70 had been full-time with the All-Stars and through 22 appearances currently sits 6th in the standings. It's been a tough go of it, though, with just 2 top 5s and 3 top 10s and an average feature finish of 15.41. Thiel's best results were a pair of 4th place finishes at Wilmot and Weedsport, but they hadn't finished inside the top 10 in their past 12 races. And that stretch included a C-main exit at Eldora and B-main exits at Port Royal and Attica. The Premier 70 has certainly been through a number of drivers in recent years, but this move isn't surprising just based on performance. Clearly, things weren't working out how either side had hoped, and now Thiel is seeking opportunities elsewhere. So that gets you up to speed on the recent moves across the sprint car world as of today, but who knows what else is to come. If we know anything at this point, it's that things can change at any moment. One other ride note today, this one on the late model side, the Billy Hicks 79 car that Ross Bales recently departed has tapped Donald McIntosh to fill that seat. McIntosh will debut with the team at Cherokee coming up on July 7th. Still haven't seen anything about where Bales might land in the future. In some racing from last night, Bobby Pierce stayed hot with the World of Outlaws late models, winning for the 2nd race in a row. Tanner English looked like the guy to beat at Mason City Motor Speedway, but his tough luck continued when he pulled up lame on lap 26 with a flat right rear tire while leading. He eventually finished 19th on the night. And unfortunately, Mason City took rubber over the second half of that main event, became pretty locked down on the bottom once things got going again. Pierce settled in out front, saved his tires, and drove on to the win over Shane Clanton and Brandon Shepard. Chris Madden finished down in 13th and headed to Red River Valley Speedway tonight. Bobby Pierce has taken over the points lead. Nick Hoffman is second, and Madden is back to third. By the way, have you seen Pierce's fire suit lately? They apparently lost a sponsor or two, and Pierce was wearing a suit last night with tape on the front that read, "Your logo." So if you'd like to sponsor a front-running super late model team right now, I'm sure the team would love to talk. Looking at tonight, the Outlaws haven't been to Red River Valley since 2020. Darrell Lanigan picked up the win that night. It's another 10,000 win show, and you can watch this one live on Dirt Vision. And with the Summer Nationals, Week 3 kicked off with a flag-to-flag win for Logan Martin at Springfield. It was Martin's first career Summer Nationals victory, and except for a challenge or two from Ashton Winger, he was pretty much in control for most of the race. Billy Moyer Jr. ended up second. Ashton Winger ended up third. Martin had been full-time with the World of Outlaws late models to start the year, but they dropped off the tour a few weeks ago, and they will pick and choose the rest of the season. Tonight, the series moves over to Adams County and will be joined by the Modified Nationals crowd. You can watch this one live on Dirt Vision as well. If you want some sprint car action today, you have a few different options. The Tuesday Pennsylvania Speedweek show at Grandview was canceled because of rain. Today, they are headed for Hagerstown. Anthony Macri has the 2 PA Speedweek wins. So far, he leads the point standings. The show will be live over on SprintCarUnlimited.tv if you cannot get there. Also tonight, Sharon Speedway has a special midweek 4,000 win race that should draw quite a few Ohio regulars. Some names I've seen on social media who will be there include Ricky Peterson, Zess Sabo, Chris Verda, Adam Kekich, and more. Program also includes the Rush non-wing sprint cars. If you can't get to Sharon, this one will be streamed live over on Dirt Vision. And 2 more quick news items before we shut it down today. The Super DIRTcar Series was trying to reschedule the rained-out June 14th race at Airborne. That now is officially canceled. Sounds like they couldn't find a good date to try again. Also, in line with recent news that Race and Dirt has become the official streaming partner of the ASCS National Tour, as announced yesterday, the platform is also hopping on as presenting sponsor of the series. So some more good news for Terry Maddox and the guys over there. Around the other dirt racing podcast this week, Loud Pedal is doing an Ohio Sprint Speedweek recap. Open Red has David Gravel. Passing Points has Jeffrey Newell and Alex Sewell. Both of those guys are recent ASCS winners. QuickTime has Justin Cox. All Gas No Brakes has Stephen Whitaker Jr. and more. Hoagie's Garage has Todd Weicker. Non-Wing Worldwide has Thomas Meserol. And there are new episodes of The Dirt Reporters from Dirt on Dirt, The Dirt Nerds, Dirt Track Confessions, and Dirt Track Weekly. To see the full rundown of shows and recent episodes, head over to DIRTRACKR.com/podcasts. That's it for today's daily. There are quite a few shows on the streaming schedule today, so make sure you stop by DIRTRACKR.com/watch tonight to check out all of the options. Hope you guys have a good Wednesday out there. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.